This is FNX.
How can I tell you the thing that'll keep us apart? It was never meant to happen, an accident from the start. And I know you hate me, and I probably feel the same. But how can you blame me? It's not like he's as lame as all the other dads. I did your dad. Bareback riding with your dad. Probably pregnant by your dad. You gave me a ride home.
Please send us some suggestions because I gotta be honest, I'm sick of talking to this bitch. It's beautiful bitch. We got a couple minutes before we have to leave.
Want to smoke a joint?
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
If we legalize marijuana, how will we keep it away from the children?
Meanwhile, me, at 31, I have to go to high schools to buy marijuana.
Oh, I'm sorry that being pretty takes longer than having a tiny dick. I didn't mean that.
Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
I need money.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Broke-Ass Podcast. This week we have San Francisco comedians, a couple of nerds, Adam and Casey. These guys, I've been bugging to be on the channel forever. We finally got them. It's Adam and Casey from California.
California!
Just to give a quick rundown, can you tell our audience what your channel is all about?
Lots of reading and science
That's not true.
and
That's not true.
boring stuff. I do yoga. I teach yoga.
No. Alright, so Casey's a little high right now.
No.
But what our channel is a couple of nerds, and nerds is with a 3. And it's basically a sketch comedy about how pathetic we are.
Or it's just recordings of us fighting.
A lot of recordings of us fighting.
So, what's the status of your guys' channel?
We're just on a hiatus, I guess. I mean, it's not an intentional hiatus. It's more like we're really poor and we need to move and we just, yeah.
Well, and also, we've taken a break from making videos because we're putting together a series that's going to be airing on public access stations all over America.
Your mom can watch us if she lives in the upper North Bay area.
Hey, we'll be sure to let everybody know that if they want to, they can take a vacation to the upper North Bay area
And watch public access.
Watch your public access show.
There you
That's
go.
right. I mean, we can't cover any of the travel fees, but we guarantee a good 30 minutes of exactly what you've seen on YouTube with maybe 5 minutes of something else.
10 minutes. 10 minutes of something else.
Why do it from the comfort of your own home when you can travel all the way to California to watch it?
That's right.
I love it. I love the concept.
Yeah, why watch it on YouTube when you can come here, rent a hotel, and watch public access at 12:30 in the morning?
That's right. It's called Experiencing Life.
Boom.
Just drop some knowledge.
Let's all do some yoga.
Casey, speaking of yoga, Dave has a very interesting question for you. He's a connoisseur of sorts. Why don't you go ahead and tell them about your little obsession?
Yoga?
Yeah, of yoga. Or also known as porn.
Oh, okay. By yoga, he means something totally different. Porn.
Oh, that's the same thing. There's just more pants in yoga. But yes, go on.
I read that you're getting into porn writing, or you are in porn writing.
Yes, I do occasionally write some porn plots. There'll never be one under my name, unfortunately. I'm working on that. But apparently they want a pseudonym or whatever. It's like, whatever. This would totally go towards me getting a new Subway job.
See, this is the type of people you want to know, because I appreciate someone wanting to write porn, because it doesn't happen anymore. Unless it's those, porn parodies. Story is completely out of porn. And for people to rise up and say, I believe in this, I'm going to start writing story, that's amazing for me.
That is a problem we have.
Yes.
We really are upset with the lack of porn. We watch a lot of porn because we're married, so we're sick of
We are
looking
so
at each
bored of
other.
each other.
So, you know, you kind of just gotta watch whatever else and then shut your eyes and go with the flow. But there's no plot line.
Yeah.
I mean, there'll be like an interesting title, and then you click, and it's like already DP happening right now, and you're like, but why with the DP?
Yeah, without the plot, porn is just depressing.
Oh, we completely agree over here at the Broadcast. We love our storylines and our porn. We've had this conversation a couple of times. I don't know why we haven't had this conversation in front of a camera until now, but we've had this conversation. We love storylines.
We were waiting for the right guest.
That's right.
About
and here
time.
we are.
America needs to know.
And Casey needs to tell it.
Anytime. I have a doctorate in this.
She has a doctorate in porn writing. That's fantastic.
That is awesome.
Yeah, she spent enough hours studying it.
You guys also do or did stand-up comedy. You guys going to get back into that too, or have you been active in the scene lately?
I want to more than Adam does. We'll probably end up doing it once we move again. I mean, I think we're just bored of doing it here because no matter where we do it, nothing's gonna happen with it. So, so we might as well change the scenery.
There's literally like no scene out here where we live. So
Nah, not at all. I'm actually I'm an aspiring stand-up comic myself, and the only places I've been able to do it were I was able to do it at a bar who didn't advertise that I was going to do it, so as you can imagine, the crowd wasn't the greatest. Plus, a train came in like 3 minutes into my set, so that was nice.
That sounds
That's
about
not
right.
typical.
Yeah, that's pretty common.
So, all right, we wanted to play a game real quick with Casey here.
It's a very easy game.
You guys are familiar with it. It's Marry, Fuck, Kill. Since you guys just got married recently, we want to put a strain on that marriage. Casey, let's do Marry, Fuck, Kill. Kevin Sorbo, Randy Orton, or Adam McLaughlin.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you gotta fuck one, marry one, kill one, go!
Alright, well, marry one, I'm boring and I'm sticking with Adam.
You're an idiot.
It's not a nice thing. Shut up. It's not a nice thing so much as he cooks really good dinner, and that's kind of a priority. Fuck would definitely be Randy Orton. I would never marry that guy because he would beat me to death one day, and I'm just waiting for that to happen. And kill Kevin Sorbo. Unfortunately, he would have been my Mary, but...
You can't kill Kevin Sorbo, he's Hercules.
There you go, he's immortal.
Oh,
Duh.
fuck me! And
Come
now
on.
it's out! He's gonna kill me!
Yeah.
I meant blow. I would blow Kevin Sorbo away.
And then kill him.
Yes! Blow him and then blow him out! I don't know, I'm sorry.
You know, it's actually kind of funny. I guess it's funny for me because we just watched a couple of your skits. Maybe you could just make Kevin Sorbo your new pool boy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that is a very good idea. And then all I'd have to do is kill someone in his place, and I'd just kill Pool Boy Andy, and that would get rid of the current Pool Boy. Ah!
Yeah,
You guys are smart.
yeah, I'm pretty, like, if I ever get on your guys' nerves on the internet, let me know, because I'm pretty much a couple of nerds historian, which could be classified as a creeper.
Yeah,
They call those people stalkers, Dave.
Yeah.
See, I think the thing is, the fact that you're open with the fact that you could be seen as a creeper, that just shows me you got moxie. You know? You're gonna be a star.
you'll be all right.
You're gonna be okay.
Maybe she'll write you in one of her pornos. You
Oh
could be
my God.
You could be the stalker guy.
We'll have to collab on a script.
Your name will be Moxie Stalker, and and you'll be DPing the night away.
What kind of porno are you writing?
DPs with Moxie Stalker.
Just DPs. All right. There you go.
DPs are really good.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. When you DP,
Oh, God.
it shows one, a inseparable bond between two men, and two, a really, really open-minded woman. And that is the utmost form of beauty. Friendship, creativity.
There's nothing better than tearing somebody's sphincter while touching balls with another man.
I have offered you the chance to tear a good old sphincter.
I don't want it.
and you refuse it. That's your
Not
problem.
interested.
You don't know art, all right? Some of us studied Michelangelo, Adam.
You gotta listen to the woman, Adam. She knows what she's talking about.
Porn is art.
I have to listen to her because she never shuts up. That's really the truth.
That is true. I do like to talk like a lot. It's like sometimes in the middle of the night, I'll wake Adam up because I'm like, hey, I just realized I have more talking in me.
Yep.
That's wonderful.
So, Adam, I saw another video. It was about Dungeons and Dragons gone wrong.
Oh yeah.
I'm a huge fan of that because I am a D&D player. I'm an avid D&D player. Do you play anymore, or?
No, we still play. We play about once a week with Casey's nephew and.
Well, he's yours now too.
Oh
Sorry.
shit! I'm married in. With our nephew and our cousin. Yeah, the kid's 10 years old. He just keeps killing himself over and over again. He just doesn't get it.
He's like, I'm just gonna run into the room.
I'm gonna open the chest that's glowing.
A lot of the players in my campaigns are extremely young to the game, and they're just, it doesn't seem like they're picking it up very well. So what advice would a couple of nerds have for all the D&D players out there?
Meet some girls.
That's probably the top of the list. But also look up. Look up. The first thing you should do whenever you're in anything that is like a cave or anything, look up. Just look up. You're gonna want to do that.
Have your characters look up, because none of them do. And I love attacking from the ceiling.
Yeah, it's pretty douchey.
I hear you, because it's the same way. They have no idea. Right now, I'm DMing a party of I think it's like a party of 10, and I just killed them with 5 ogres because they don't know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
That sounds about right.
I would say look up, ask questions.
Ask questions, slow down.
And if something seems too good to be true, it's a trap. It's always a fucking trap.
Every time. Why would your dungeon master make something easy just to watch you do it? It's not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
No, not at all.
So, I have to ask, Adam, how does it feel to be on a podcast where you're not called gay every 5 seconds?
It's really different. It's kind of nice. That's the whole reason I married Casey, was to just dispel the rumors that I'm gay. I found the most masculine sounding woman that I could find, and it turns out it's Casey. She has a man's name.
That is the only question I prepared, and I've known you guys were going to be on for like a week. That kept coming into my head. Ask Adam the gay question.
There you go. I appreciate that gay question.
That is probably the best question to ever ask Adam in regards to his podcast experience. That was perfect.
How does it feel not to be called gay? I like that.
Yeah, that's a 10-star question. That actually that dug right into many inside jokes we have and just tore them right out. That was fantastic.
Well, there we go.
She gave you an extra 5 stars for that.
Awesome.
I did. I am not very good at math, so...
Nope.
Neither are we. Well, I mean, Aaron probably is. I'm not.
Fuck you, Eric.
Yeah.
Oh man.
See, that I was being nice for the longest time. I'm known on this podcast for having an explosive kind of attitude and personality. Now I don't feel like being so nice to you.
We say it with love.
Yeah, and you gotta remember, I'm kind of like the Randy Orton of this discussion. I'm ready to turn, alright?
She's ready to poop in your duffel bag.
I am. I'm gonna poop so much in your duffel bag.
If you don't know that Randy Orton story, you should look it up. It's pretty funny.
No, it is funny. You want to hear another one? Do you know that the Big Show pooped in Sable's bag?
Really? Why is everybody pooping in each other's bags back there?
There's actually a lot of bag pooping in wrestling lore. X-Pac was a big bag pooper.
Why don't they have toilets backstage at these wrestling venues?
We've stumbled upon a topic that I think, at least I know on this end, we're extremely knowledgeable. It's bag pooping and wrestling.
It's 60-40 bag pooping though. But yeah, going back to just the fuck you, Aaron. I guess that's California love.
That's California love.
California poop.
Speaking of California, I'm gonna give another shout out to our little cohort who's in California. Big Thor is Thor H13 on Twitch. He's in California right now. He's going to BlizzCon.
How close are you guys to Anaheim?
Like 8 hours.
Okay, yeah. One of our co-hosts is at BlizzCon right now. He forgot it. He was late for his plane or something yesterday. Had to spend the whole day in Chicago airport.
Nice airport.
Did he go see Cheers?
I have no idea.
The Cheers bar is in Chicago, I guess.
Yeah, it is. A bunch of people, when they have layovers, go and see the Cheers bar, which is a very exciting thing for me to mention right now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to continue on this
Yeah,
path.
because we know this podcast's all about the
Cheers bar in Chicago.
In Chicago.
Very good bar. I haven't been there myself, but I've heard good things.
All right, let's stop talking about the Cheers bar now.
Okay.
All right.
So about this Cheers bar.
Yeah! I like you guys.
I've actually, I haven't been inside, but I've been to the site. Like, I know where it is. It still gets, like, it's a huge tourist attraction up there. Like, when I went up there for the first time as an adult, a lot of people started telling me, like, oh, you should go over there because that's the Cheers bar. And then you should walk, like, 7 blocks down where they filmed this portion of The Dark Knight. I was like, sweet!
Yeah. That's super cool.
I didn't know they did that.
I would love to visit the Cheers bar, but I am very afraid of people.
Stay away from Chicago if you're afraid of people.
Getting in and out of Chicago is a death trap.
Oh, that's a great warning. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I think Al Capone said that.
You don't like people? Stay the fuck out of Chicago.
You know where I would like to visit that makes me sound like a grandma? And again, I sound like a grandma because I'm bringing up something totally related to this podcast. I want to visit Seattle and then tell myself that Frasier walked around here. He didn't, probably. Probably it was LA. But, you know, Seattle, that was in Frasier.
Do you have any references that aren't linked to Cheers in one way or
I
another?
love Frasier!
It's a spin-off of Cheers.
I love Frasier!
I don't know if you can say that going to Seattle is like a grandma, considering that's like our Tokyo.
Is it now? Is that where the young people go?
Yeah, Seattle's like Tokyo. They have vending machines that you can buy women's underwear and capsule hotels. It's totally Tokyo.
Well, that seems to be a really tech-savvy place to work. Like, I know a lot of people go there for, like, computer engineering, things of that nature. I mean, other than the rainy days and the amount of suicides, it seems to be an alright place.
Yeah, it kind of is like Tokyo, actually, if you think about it.
To be honest, I didn't even know it was a real place until like 2 months ago when I wikied it.
Really?
I had no idea there was anything north of California. Like Canada.
The whole grunge movement.
Canada, new thing. Well, grunge is gross, so.
What?
Yeah.
There's nothing north of California. Don't let Adam lie to you. Washington's not up there. There's no Canada. None of that exists.
Yeah, I always thought Canada sounded a bit contrived. It's like, oh, we're white and we have snow all the time with our reindeer and moose.
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 Oh, God, I kill myself with my awesomeness.
I wish you'd kill me.
I would if I had the balls.
So,
Oh, sorry, we just died over here.
yeah, we died. We moved to Seattle to kill ourselves. So, what was your guys' inspiration for making a channel and doing your skits and things of that nature?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think marijuana.
Yeah, and I think also, like, we've always been really competitive in being funnier than each other, and so it was kind of like, well, we should just film the fact that we're so annoyingly, like, man, what's the deal with man? So, there you go.
How much of that time before your sketches is spent fighting and trying to make up and saying we have to push through this?
Oh, a lot.
I'd say it's a 50-50 split.
Oh, yeah. It starts the same way every time, which is sad, because you'd think we'd be able to predict it, but no. It starts with, we've got the whole set finished and we're ready to film, and then I go do my makeup, and then right in the middle of my makeup, something pisses me off, and then the fighting begins, and the crying, and the yelling, and then we smoke some weed and film.
Yep.
There we go, yeah.
Well, hey, that seems like a really good way to solve your problems. I mean...
It's true. It's true. He's speaking the truth.
It's the truth. Everything good that's ever happened to me It was because of marijuana.
That's right.
So,
Damn straight.
so you guys said that you compete a lot about who's funnier. Well, not to piss off the Randy Orton of the group, but actually the funniest thing I think I've seen you guys do was the Book of Scoring Poon. Adam, funny as fuck, man. You got my vote, man. You're funnier than her right now.
Boom! I've been telling her that for years. Thank you.
I can't look like I have a small penis. I have a handicap.
Honey, you do look like you have a small penis. You look like...
I look like China?
You
Is
look
that what
kind
you're
of-
fucking saying?
a little like like you were born with both sets, and your parents were like, let's just go with it.
So you're like Seth Rogen, and I'm like that chick that didn't do well from that show.
That's a great reference.
Thank you.
Yes, Freaks and Geeks is an amazing show.
Yeah, and he bangs a chick in it that's like all he used to have a wiener and stuff.
Every single show that I can recollect they have that joke in it. It seems like every sitcom, even cartoon shows when we were younger, everybody had that joke where it was a woman who it's either a joke that she had a penis or she actually did at one point.
Yeah, and it's also in Casey's porn scripts too, every one of them.
I think that's why a lot of them haven't been produced. Where all of a sudden the chick's like, oh, and by the way, boys, and whips one out.
No, that is fair because I'm also heavily into trans porn. And that stemmed from my love of tentacle hentai.
Oh, Jesus.
So, I think everyone should be open-minded to random penises appearing, but I also think that boobies should appear everywhere too. Like, everyone should have a set of boobies and wiener.
I guess that's why you married me, because I got tits and a wiener.
That's
great.
right!
She's equal opportunity.
You're gonna have to reach out to every demographic, and that's one way to do it.
That's right. I respect women and men's parts. I just don't like all of them.
How can you argue with that? I mean, she's just saying boobies and wieners for everyone. How is that a bad thing?
You guys should vote for me for president. I'm trying to get that ball rolling.
Isn't today election day?
Yes.
Oh.
I have no idea who's running.
Nope.
No.
I don't know.
And everyone's gonna be mad at us because we don't know anything and they're like, you should vote. And it's like, but isn't it worse when you don't know what's going on and then you vote? That's like walking into a room in the middle of a person's discussion and being like, I agree with the other person. Like,
To me, it's more dangerous having stupid people like us vote because we don't know what the hell we're doing. I don't trust us to make these decisions.
Yeah.
It's all a conspiracy because let's put it like this. If I ran for president and I got the popular vote and I technically won, no way are the government going to let me run this country even though I ran. So
yeah, that's like with Al Gore. Like they found out that he won and then it was like, well, we still don't really like you. So
Well, I mean, anybody who has an ounce of intelligence knows that the popular vote is just that. It's just a popular vote. It doesn't mean anything. What really matters is the Electoral College.
which is so funny because then it's like, well, then that means that your vote doesn't matter, silly. Like,
no, it doesn't.
Well, the way they try to make it sound like your vote counts is that we as a populace elect the people who are in the Electoral College. So they're like, well, you voted for them, so that means that they represent you, which means that their vote represents your vote.
Yeah.
It's a real big crock of shit.
Well, when
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just a giant jerk off and everybody jerks off together and then they say, well, we jerked off, so we did our part. And it's like, well, in the end, all we did was jerk off. I'm not seeing how we did
We all
any-
jerked off onto a cookie. If you wanted to make a difference, you should have taken a bite.
Yeah.
Well,
well, it's sad because when you don't know who's running at all, like me, then you have smoked way too much pot and watched way too much Thundercats with your time because you have no idea what's going on. It's going to become January. I won't know who's running our country.
Dude, I have no
I'm fine with
idea.
that.
Yeah, I mean, it's at the point now, though, where it's like, did we really know who Obama was when he got... I mean, all we really knew was not McCain. That's all we really knew. No one's like, oh yeah, Obama! Oh yeah, I followed his career!
well, I'll tell you who's going to run the country. A rich guy.
Yeah.
A rich guy's going to run the country, so just...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Without a doubt.
It's another 4 years for the rich guy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Shell's gonna be very happy.
It is 4 California time. You guys gotta close up soon?
Yeah, I gotta head to work.
We got like 10-15 minutes, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I am out of material after the gay comment.
Well, if we've got 10-15 minutes, we played a game with you guys. Why don't you guys play a game with us? Why don't you ask us some questions?
Yeah, let's put you on the spot.
All right.
Okay. What is better, cats or dogs?
Oh, that's not a game.
Oh.
Is that a game? That's just a question.
You gotta say it really fast!
No. Okay. Forget that one. Edit that out of the podcast.
No, keep it in!
Here's the game. You have to have sex with one of these 3 people. Which one do you pick? Optimus Prime from the Transformers, Scooby-Doo, or Gargamel from the Smurfs?
Oh, that's a good one.
Well, if I would have answered Casey's question right, I guess it'd be Scooby-Doo.
So you just want to bang him because he's a dog and you don't like cats? It's a spite fuck.
I feel like it would feel better. Because banging a Smurf wouldn't feel so good on the conscience. And
You know what I'm doing? I'm actually I'm taking Gargamel. I'm gonna bang Gargamel because he's got all sorts of like magic potions and shit that he can change himself into a woman. I'm taking Gargamel.
Really? That's a weird one.
The mystique of Saturday morning cartoons.
Now I kind of want to fuck Gargamel.
Well, I was going to go with Scooby-Doo because at least Scooby would have a bunch of weed.
There you go.
Because you can be so fucking high you don't know what you're fucking. So,
I think I'd probably bang Scooby-Doo. He seems like a nice guy.
Which was the first one?
Optimus Prime from the Transformers.
Oh no.
no one even considered Optimus.
I would be scared of like, you know, the seams in the metal.
Actually, the thing about Optimus Prime is that he can transform himself into any electronic device. That's the whole point. He can.
That is true, yeah. So,
Ooh. I could make a rusty dildo out of Optimus Prime.
Yeah, but this is the old 80s Optimus Prime. He's made of metal. He's a big
Yeah,
metal
so it becomes a rusty dildo.
Why do you want a rusty dildo?
It's gonna be after I use it.
Alright, well, you're gonna...
I was making a disgusting reference to how wet my vagina would be.
All I'm saying is you're gonna douche.
there you go. And then Optimus Prime, if you make him into a rusty dildo, he'll make you Decepticon everywhere.
That's right.
Oh, Jesus.
There you go. I liked
It's
that.
terrible.
I liked that.
Finally, somebody who likes my bad jokes.
I hate them, Dave. I hate them.
We should talk more.
What she's trying to say, Dave, is that she likes the bad jokes, you like the bad jokes. You guys should talk more.
Yeah, you should hang out, get some pizza.
Thanks for setting us up.
Well, I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I know you're busy. So we just want to thank you guys for being on the show. You guys really, believe it or not, did inspire me to get back into video making and actually do a podcast. So I want to thank you for that.
Thank you, man.
Thanks for having us. And you know, I've watched some of your stuff. Adam hasn't because he works all the freaking time, but I watched some of your stuff and it's great. I'm stoked to be a part of it, and I know Adam is too.
Hell yeah. And hey, Casey, I just want to thank you for mentioning the fact that I didn't bother to watch any of the fucking videos. Thanks a lot. That's really great.
I mean, he watches them all the time. I'm sorry. He likes you guys.
I really do.
It's okay, Adam. We understand you don't like us. It's fine.
I don't go online.
I'm the better one. I'm the better one. Ow, he's pushing my face.
Well, we're going to leave you guys with that. So we're going to hang up and you guys can continue that. And we're sorry for it. But again, thank you guys for being on the show. We hope to work with you guys again in future projects.
Absolutely, anytime. Thank you, Eric and Dave.
Thanks, guys.
No problem. You guys have a good one.